So this is a guitar tutorial on I Will Search by Houghton. And this song is in the key of E major. I want to make sure that you're tuned up really nice because we're going to be getting high up here with some open strings on the bottom, so the intonation could be thrown off. So just make sure you're tuned up and ready to go. So since my guitar doesn't have any fret markers on the inlay, I'll be doing this guitar lesson mainly by frets. So just pay attention to the fret numbers for those of you guys that need that, and I'll spit out some notes for those of you guys that can play through to the notes. So let's get to it. So this song is the intro. There's a couple of parts: the intro, the verse, the pre-hook, then the chorus, and then there's some changes in the second verse, and then there's a bridge. So there's a lot of parts, so this might be a pretty long video, so I'm going to try and move as quickly as possible. So if you need to rewind, just rewind. So we start on the 7th fret. Your index finger should be on the 7th fret, 5th string, which is your E note, and then we have the octave there. And you can either play it full out with while muting this D string. I want to make sure that that's dead. You can play it full out, or you can just play the octave notes. Like that. So the way that we're gonna do it, the song runs up, so I'm gonna just play through it real quick so that you can hear the intro, and then I'll play the next part for you guys. So we have it. So the way that we play that is starting with using the index finger as our guide to tell you guys the octave. So we start on the 7th fret, to the 9th, to the 11th, then to the 6th, to the 7th, to the 9th, then to the 4th, to the 6th, to the 7th. And then we're playing this open A. So your finger should be on the 7th string, 4th fret, 7th fret, 4th string. 2 finger on the 6th string, 6th fret, 3rd string. And your 1 finger is on the 5th string, 5th fret, 2nd string. Sheesh. Then you're going to slide up a whole step to B, keeping that same pattern. And your index finger should be on the 12th fret down here for the E major chord. Then at the end of that pattern, the second time you go through that pattern, you'll play, and that's hammering down on the 14th fret with your pinky on the E string. Then on the same 14th fret on the B string, you pull off, and you should have a pretty sweet sound right there. Then the verse starts with the same pattern, running up the E major scale. So you're starting E, F sharp, G sharp, and then the 6, 7, 9, 4, 6, 7. So this is the verse. Second time through the verse, you drop down to this A suspended 2 chord. Same, just like an A major, but you're keeping it open on the B string. Then you're going to go back to this B major chord that's open. So your fingers should be in the same pattern. Should look like some, I guess, stair steps. and you're on 9, 8, and 7. So it should sound like this. Okay? And this is for the pre-hook, so Your Majesty, right? Then you're going to go to a full-on B suspended 2. And then it goes to the hook. And the hook is played mainly with these two strings open the entire time, your B and your E. And you start with the E power chord with the two strings open. So, I will search E to E flat to C sharp, minor 7 with the open strings, to this A major, open, back to that E, then it ends on a C major 7. Then you go back to that running pattern. So once you go back to that running pattern, the first time when we play that on the verse, on verse 1, on verse 2 it's a little different. So you got just skip the B, jump right to the E. Then you do it again. Down to A suspended 2, and then you can throw that. He throws the F sharp in there on the bass, and then you go right back to Your Majesty. Actually, wrong chord. Yeah, so you go back to Your Majesty. And then you jump to an F sharp. So the way that plays out is on the Your Majesty, playing that B again, Your Majesty. And then when you go down to this chord, you're going to jump straight to F sharp minor, then to B major, then to A suspended 2. And you build it up. Then you go back to E. I will search E flat. And this time you're going to play an A flat minor 7. Back to A suspended. C sharp. This is on the O part. Now this part is a little different. It's the A major, but you're leaving the B and E open right there. So you're hammering down your pinky on the 7th fret, 2nd string. And then it goes right back into that on the way out. And there you have it. That's I Will Search. Hopefully that was